Confrontations, and today we're jumping into Bridgerton, Season 2, Episode 1. Ooh, I like that. It has been a while. It was so crazy. Last week I was going to film Bridgerton, but I was trying to get the shows I already filmed done, and it was Pride Week last week. But you know, as you see, new hair, new face, same me. But yes, so I'm ready to jump into Bridgerton now that things are dying down until next week, I believe it is. It's my birthday month. So get ready for more havoc on the schedule, but let's get into Bridgerton, guys. This will be a full reaction for my second and third tier here on the YouTube platform that will always help copyright my as well as my other platform, Patreon. So guys, if you want to see this in a full reaction, just in case YouTube does the YouTubing, which means it bots and starts blocking copywriting, please join one of those platforms to see a full reaction. Today, this is the begging portion, of course, of my reaction. Please hit that like button. Please share this video. Guys, don't forget to comment down below. I would love to read you guys' comments. So let's jump into this reaction, y'all. So without further ado, let's jump into Bridgerton and find out exactly what Bridgerton has got to give.
Dearest reader, it
Yes?
has been stand ready before our greatest of challenges.
I heard that before.
Concerning this season's diamond has been set for wishing to gain an audience with Miss Edwina Sharma, tamed the rather prickly spinster of a beast, her sister.
Ooh.
If Kate believes in him, so do I.
Miss Sharma, Miss Edwina.
I see you've left off Lord Bridgerton.
Bridgerton is quite adept at conveying false first impressions. He seeks a wife only to fulfill his duty, and in fact does not believe in love at all.
Most marriages of the ton are, in fact, mere matters of business. It is the true love match that is quite rare.
She would have done if it were not for the sister.
Lord Lumley will turn the Viscount into a distant memory.
Every rose does have its thorn, after all.
Best of luck to this year's players. Do try not to stumble.
Miss Sharma, am I to be kept at this threshold all day?
And you wouldn't want me to interrupt your discourse when it is your turn, would you? You now find yourself at the back of a very, very considerably long queue. She's engaged tomorrow too.
And the day after?
Unless, of course, she is on her honeymoon by then. Did I say something funny?
What you overheard the other night was not for your ears.
But also in addition to everything I've now read.
No intrusion, Bridgerton. End of the queue.
Is that a copy of Lady Whistledown?
And she's interested in what she has to say about the season's available gentlemen. Any cleverer way to say this, but no.
Come now, I do not think Lady Whistledown has changed her entire style of writing since her last issue. If she's even sparked your renewed interest out there, perhaps whatever she is doing is working.
I won't in fact find her. What you must find, my dear, is happiness.
But if she could, and not Lady Whistledown, but someone more like Colin.
You set aside the latest family squabble and embrace me.
Brother! Brother! He looks distinguished.
I'm now 2 inches taller than Gregory.
May I ask, is our intrepid Viscount?
He is.
Family, I should like you all to ready yourselves for the races today. We will be attending, united as one.
Told him it would never do, Mom, but he insisted.
Is that Cousin Jack's?
Cousin.
The new Lord Featherington has come to shower us with many riches indeed.
Questionable matters of breeding, then so be it.
Livens up the place, yes.
It is a happy addition.
So perhaps happier in your own bedchamber.
Have you shot them all, Cousin Jack?
I shall have to fill you in on all of my adventures one day. Now, ladies, run along and get dressed. And we head to the royal races today.
To distract from his bride, if you can believe it.
I certainly cannot.
It is a marvel. You love literature as much as I do.
Are fortunate to have found such a well-versed teacher in Lord Lumley then.
Here, I carry a small pocket copy of my favourites with me wherever I go. I'd be so honoured if you could facilitate a proper introduction.
I'm afraid my sister already has an escort.
It is very well, though I was hoping to speak with you.
Really should.
London is a far cry from Bombay.
We should find our seats.
Allow me to join you. His retirement suits you well.
If only he were retired.
I'm opening a gentleman's club. Grand opening is tomorrow night. You're all, of course, invited to. Apologies.
And just look at your brother. Seems this Miss Edwina has quickened his interest and pleasure in courtship. So dance with a bevy of frogs, and one of them might just turn out to be a prince. Eloise, are you listening to me? What do you have in your hand? Nothing, Mamma. It's only a pamphlet. Well, the lady is allowed her hobbies, is she not?
Well, for my studies, I find medicine particularly fascinating.
Mr. Dorset is much like you in that regard, sister.
Lord Bridgerton, allow me to introduce myself. Mr. Thomas Dorset.
My sister is well aware of everything.
But I promised my family I'd join them for breakfast. Oh, there they all are now.
One can tell a great deal about a man from his family, I rather think.
And enjoy another tea at Bridgerton House for some time, my lord.
Well, we must gratify your wish. An unseasonably hot day, and any gentleman would make sure.
Miss Edwina, allow me to fetch a lemonade for you.
It's a splendid day for a race.
Penelope! Subscribe, doesn't like you.
We did not get a chance to speak this morning.
Colin, but then again, it was nothing of note.
I thought you would have been bored of my travels by now.
There was always so much more to say than one can put onto the page.
How have you been?
Well, exploring the slopes of Mount Olympus, falconry with the Turks.
It's quite exhilarating.
Lonely, perhaps.
Well, I was never on my own.
You met someone.
Then I finally found you.
You always do.
You've been back in much further. Do you notice anything about the way this pamphlet feels?
Like paper.
Texture, weight, grain, the way the light seeps through when you hold it to the sky. Look.
You seem passionate, but it is likely coincidence. I must go and pretend to share in the joy of my sister's impending nuptials.
What's that?
Lumley seems to have got lost on his journey back from the lemonade stand.
Which one is your pick, my lord?
Nectar. I have a feeling about him.
A fee.
Made a strategic bet.
Oh, so you've considered your horse's temperament as well as the conditions of the track.
Find a little more shade.
Nectar ran well at Doncaster, but that was a thrown course, meaning he will struggle to make headway, overheat and slow down during the final leg. Flyer, a much swifter, lighter, cooler horse. Victory.
You do understand that as Miss Edwina's sponsor, I should like to remain neutral until she has made her choice. Elder sister seems set against the match. Edwina desires a love match, something the Viscount clearly does not. Perhaps her mind can be changed.
I love these two.
High flyer, steady!
Yes.
Steady!
Should we separate them?
It's all in good spirit, I think.
Stop hollering like a newsboy.
Let her cheer. We've all won today.
Wait, does Nectar not remind you of the beloved horse I used to adore?
The Viscount does not like to lose. He's never stomached it, even back at Oxford.
You and the Viscount know each other from Oxford. I thought you met today.
I must assure you that my interest in you today was genuine.
Sent here to distract me, also Lord Bridgerton could get closer to my sister. Do not speak to me or my sister ever again. And Lord Bridgerton made certain I play the fool. Let us go.
I meant no harm. I only wish to spend time with you.
She hates him. Uh-oh, she's gonna go find and talk to the person.
This part of town is not safe for a young lady such as yourself.
Take the other half. Keep a watchful eye.
Of who?
We know this is where Lady Whistledown prints her paper.
We do?
What are those papers?
Nothing for the likes of you.
I'm not here in search of gossip.
Private information about the season's most eligible bachelor then?
I'm in fact hoping to find the writer so that we may discuss much more intellective matter. The exploration of her mind, a mind which I can already discern is far, far superior to yours. Shock you seem to be displaying at present due to the fact that I appear well-read? Or do you suffer from some medical ailment about which I should be informed? This is not...
If women's rights are what you're after, then perhaps that is what you need to be reading. Unsettling ideas. Not too unsettling for you, I hope. I'll be sure to let her know that her leading admirer says hello.
I now
He read
pronounce you husband and wife.
Are all one family now, Lady Featherington.
Here is the new Lord Featherington.
He is here somewhere. You ensured the dowry was paid.
Of course I ensured the dowry was paid.
I would have been in attendance, my lady. Let's see how you wish to keep the guests as small.
So many more important matters to spend one's money on.
I only needed less skill to dig my American mines than I do to understand my late cousin's bookkeeping.
Settling the state's affairs shan't be of much concern. It may serve you well to involve me in your plans, my lord. Do you someone to keep you apprised of certain matters?
Which is indeed why I plan on finding that someone sooner rather than later. I do relish weddings, don't you, Mrs. Farley?
Certainly, my lord. He does have a pleasing smile.
House me out of my very own home. Let's see how pleasing you find it then.
You told me Appa always said it takes a courageous man to go after what he truly wants.
Mark of a true gentleman is honesty, something the Viscount notably lacks.
This way. There is much to see. They are called zebra. Striped horses from Africa. Can't think what to name them all. After 15 children, I seem to have run out of ideas. I hope you have been enjoying the attention you have surely been receiving as the season's diamond. An easy mantle to take on, you realize. Regardless of the truth, people, nay, gossip, rumor can oftentimes be a great hardship to endure.
My sister has me watching her as well.
An inner circle. There will be many people trying to break it apart for their own ends. That you tell me who they are, so that I may decide if they are worthy. The Cassowaries are just across the bridge, but do not veer too close. They are quite irritable.
There are quite a few sly intentions at work. To unmask Lady Whistledown with the help of your diamond. Is that why you chose Miss Edwina in the first place, when who was not present last season?
Meant she was someone I knew I could trust. You relish this frivolity nearly as much as I do. This season is different. You may wish to spoil your own fun, Lady Danbury. You shall not ruin mine.
I'm quite sure she knows best in every situation. Do you know I win every time?
Every time you lose, you claim we cheated.
What my purposes are and how to obtain them, which I will do when I make Miss Edwina my Viscountess. She's a lovely young lady. She wishes for children.
So he's already dismissed every other young lady in town.
You'd someone with a less disagreeable sister. No, but why should I be the one to admit defeat? There would have always been some obstinate father or meddlesome aunt into the picture. Keep me from getting what it is I want.
Whom you want, you mean?
Benedict honours me by holding nothing back.
What honour?
But now it's time for me to secure my final victory for the day.
They were called zebras, I believe.
So it was a pleasant visit then? Her Majesty seemed quite taken by Edwina, was she not, Lady Danbury?
A soiree this evening to know her many suitors rather better.
So long as we are judicious with our guest list, pardon me.
I brought a gift for Miss Edwina.
Take your Trojan horse elsewhere.
This is a very real horse. I'd not recommend trying to climb inside. I'm not here to play games.
Then what was Mr. Dorset if not some deceitful prank? I have never met a man as brazenly presumptuous.
You do not even know me.
No, you make promises without so much as uttering a word. There is not much more I need to know.
Every other woman in London aspires for the kind of marriage I am offering. You must know that. Has it ever occurred to you this might in fact be about what your sister wishes for instead? I brought you a small token.
Oh, the horse is for me.
But I thought you loved animals.
I do, but usually the kind that can curl up on my lap.
You said something about nectar reminding you of a beloved horse.
Horse is a character from a novel of love. My sister is an enthusiast.
The horse is a generous gesture indeed.
Come, Edwina, we must return inside.
Got him! Again.
The honour's all mine, Mr. Mondrish. The place looks extraordinary.
I heard a rumour that you yourself are an artist. You must meet Mr. Crookshank. This is precisely what makes my establishment different, Bridgerton. Every honest man, regardless of his title, rank, is welcome.
Fine establishment you've built by the sweat of your own honest labour.
Perhaps you have a friend who finds the subject interesting.
I was unaware there was a ball this evening.
It is soiree, rather.
And Miss Sharma likes to accuse me of playing games.
Can you blame her? Perhaps Miss Edwina's other suitors plan on choosing their words more wisely tonight. There is a lesson here for you somewhere, Anthony. I only hope that this time you will finally learn it.
Next. Whoa!
At least Lady Danbury encouraged a poetry reader. Puritan competition concocted the rest of this farce on their own.
Of course it is.
The fact the Viscount is your relation almost makes me think better of him.
About a pause.
Beautiful dress. You have a sense of humour.
No, I did not mean. It is quite beautiful indeed.
Well, I seem to have grown weary of the colour.
Matter of the colour, but rather how one wears it. Wear it well, Miss
Penelope Featherington. What will it be for you tonight? A song?
I'm afraid I'm just a spectator.
You must tell me the name of the young lady who you seem to have met well out of the country.
A real conversation with someone I had known for a very long time. I never truly knew this person at all.
Is it you?
Myself. I have you to thank. Your letters were so encouraging. So I cleared my head, swore off women and love, and I only wanted to fully understand myself before stepping back into this world.
I am a woman.
You are pen. You do not count. You're my friend.
My heart breaks for her. Like, I really feel like I'm gonna cry. Oh, I feel so bad for her.
Lord Featherington is certainly a man of taste, is he not?
What an exquisite necklace. Courtesy of the new Lord Featherington.
He called on us just this afternoon.
I must have missed that.
It's quite a generous gesture, is it not? I do wonder what it means.
It cannot mean much.
So you're telling me that he, along with Leighton and Turner, all studied at the same academy?
If you are serious about painting, I hear it is the place to be. I'm in the midst of a conversation.
Outside, straight away. I need you to teach me how to read that out loud. In the pathless woods. Ooh. There is a rapture on the How does one make that sound good? Sort of thing was supposed to be your pleasure.
Poetry, yes. Byron, heavens no. Deceitful. Poetry's the opposite, brother. Is the art of revealing precious truth with words.
quite right, brother. You're being serious. Good night.
What is it truly to admire a woman? To delight in her beauty, so much so that all your defences crumble. Any pain, any burden for her. But honour her being with your deeds and word. That is what the true poet describes.
Write that down.
The smiles that win, the tints that glow, a heart whose love is innocent.
A memorable occasion, to be sure.
Pardon me, Lady Danbury. No, I seem to have fallen off the guest list. Surely you would never deny a young man you've known for 9 and 20 years the pleasure of your company.
We were just bringing the evening to a
Surely Miss
conclusion,
Edwina has time for one more. Would you like to hear it? What is it truly to admire a woman? To all. I cannot claim these words as my own. They're someone else's entirely. And words of flattery are beautiful and sweet, but they are also hollow. Edwina, I could stand here and pretend to be someone I am not. I may not be able to offer the display of passion that you truly deserve, but I assure you that when it comes to action and duty, I shall never be found lacking. What will speak louder than any pretty words ever can.
He cannot give you the love you deserve.
That make him a bad man or an honest one. It's the mark of a true gentleman, just as Appa used to say.
Uh-oh, she's losing this battle. Calm down, y'all. She just bumped into somebody.
Well, the Viscount certainly seems to have nettled you. Can be exasperating.
He is incorrigible. He is not for my sister.
When one is frustrated, it's wiser to focus upon satisfying one's own needs.
I'm aware I've made a fool of myself tonight, Lady Danbury. Return home alone, only too glad to never set foot in this city again.
Also an offence against truth. To hear you say you wish to be alone.
I will be content knowing my sister is taken care of.
Content.
Were you so miserable, my lady?
I beg your pardon.
You are more than content.
Because I have lived. I have earned the right to do whatever I please, whenever I please. You are not me. If you continue down this road, you most certainly never will be.
Vermin and secrets. I'll leave it to you, dear reader, as to which do the most harm. The Charmer's opinion on such a matter is certainly no secret at all.
Finally revealed herself.
What? Oh.
I was not going to tell you this. I paid this printer shop a visit yesterday.
You did? Did you speak with anyone there?
It does not matter. The letter K's. They are slightly misshapen in the exact same way.
If the same mistake is in Whistledown's next issue, then we will know that the print shop is indeed hers. And new letter K for a Stanhope Press?
Mine's a special rate for repeat customers.
Give me the discount to keep me away and we'll both be happier.
Miss Penelope. For who else could possibly keep all of you honest?
These are the young ladies our Diamond has been conversing with of late.
Our theory is correct, then Lady Whistledown will indeed be in this very collection.
Kept of secrets must eventually come to light.
Well, I like that. I like this episode a lot more than I like the first episode. I would rate this episode definitely a 10. I enjoyed diving more into these characters. I really do like Penelope. Seeing her once again just blossom. I feel like she's blossoming and she's gorge. I feel like slowly her whole money that maybe she's saving is starting to go into her looks. Even though she's a gorgeous lady and she was gorgeous in season 1, you definitely can see the difference in season 1 and season 2. Her love for Colin, it breaks my heart that she loves him so much and he is so far not interested, or he just doesn't see her like she says before in episode 1. She says she's invisible and it kind of seems like that. Colin keeps missing the mark. Every time I do see Penelope, I write, dear subscriber, comma, the one that doesn't like Penelope, I always mention it. I would love to know who else doesn't really care for Penelope and why. Why don't you like Penelope? Is there any character in here that I don't like? Not at all. I love every single one of these characters. I love Kate, and I'm actually kind of curious, are there people out there that does not like Kate? I feel like the fandom would really love Bridgerton, not only because this is the damn show, but I just feel like, is his name Colin? No, Colin's the other guy. The Viscount, I forgot his name. It doesn't matter. But the Viscount, I feel like it's such a loved I think he's loved. I think he's like, I think he's loved. I think he's trying to find his way in the world after his heart was broken before. But because Kate is coming for him so hard, I wonder if people and the people that love this show are like anti-Kate or just don't really care for her at this moment because she's like coming off, like she comes off so aggressive, so rude sometimes, but I enjoy it. I enjoyed every minute of it. I gobble it down. Lady Danbury, is that her name? Or Danbury, I think it's Danbury. Why is she so close to the queen? Like, they literally seem like sisters. Like, they seem like no matter what, they'll never be offended with each other. They just kind of mold together as one. And I'm very curious to know why the queen has so much trust in her and vice versa. Bridgerton mom, once again, I love. The Featherington, I'm kind of confused about the man. Now, Mr. Featherington, is he here for the moment? Is he a stop, not a stay? Is he trying to find a replacement for Lady Featherington? And if so, what the holy hell is going to happen if he finds another woman and then marries that lady? Does that mean she's gonna be out and then be whatever other name that she used to be because she will no longer be a Featherington? Like, what does this mean? What is this hold? And why is he called Cousin Jack? What's going on? What's going on? But once again, guys, this is a lady. This is a 10 out of 10. I enjoyed it. I loved it, and I definitely want more. Dear Bridgerton, I missed you so much. Guys, definitely please like this video. Please share this video. Don't forget to comment down below, and I'll see you guys next time with more Bridgerton.